So welcome guys, today we'll be building a very simple game called as guess the number, and basically it will what it will do is just generate a number from 1 to 100 and the user has to guess it. So if the number is 15, then if the user guesses is 10, then it will tell him to guess a little bit larger and vice versa. So when the user guesses it correctly, it will just show that you win. So I just set up a HTML index to HTML and app.js, just hooked it up in the script tag and added three things. First is the input and the button of guess and a text where we can actually display the results. And in the app.js it's currently empty, but we'll start adding it. So first we want to generate a random number. Let's assign it to a random variable, and we will use mat.random to generate a number. So what it will do is generate a random number from 0 to 1, but in our case we want it from 0 to 100. So we'll multiply it by 100 and add 1 to it. Now if I console.log rand, you can see that it's actually generating me this decimal 2. That's because it's generating from 0 to 1, and when we multiply it by 100, it will give me it in the decimal form. So how we can fix it? We will use a JavaScript function which is in the math library, which is mat.floor. So what it will do is return me the greatest integer less than or equal to its numeric argument. So it will return me from a 99, which is the highest number. So we'll add 1 to it so that we can get 100 too. Now if I save, I can get 88. If I refresh, I get 28. So that's exactly what we want. And let's just try to hook up our input elements with JS. So how we'll do it? It's very simple. We'll use our query selector. So document.get element by id input, and the other one be text. This one would be the btn. Just check once if it's correct. Awesome, so it's correct now. Now when the user clicks on the guess button, it should, like, there would be a if else logic that will check if the number is greater than the generated one or equal to it, and based on that it will modify the text that would be displayed here. So let's add an event listener to our button, which is the click event, and a callback function. So first we will check if the let's just convert our guess input value to an integer. So how we can do it? We can get the value from the HTML element with the value attribute, and let's just convert it into a number with this number function. Right, so now we got our values. We can check if the guess is equal to the random number, then we will change the text to text.inner.html to you win. And the second situation would be that the guess is larger than the random number. Oops. Guess is larger than a random number, then text.inner.html is gonna be what it can be, guess smaller, I believe. Yeah, right. Now the last situation would be that the random number would be guess number would be smaller, so guess larger. Now if I save, I don't know what the random number actually is, so let's just print it out because I don't want to play it. It would take some long time. 55. Alright, so if I write 50, if I write 14 here, it will tell me to guess larger. If I tell it 80, it will tell me to guess smaller. If I write 55, it will tell you win. So we were able to build this really fast. That is amazing. And if you want to, you can add more functionalities such as displaying all the guesses that you have done. You can also restrict the amount of guesses, such as like only 5 guesses, and also increase or decrease the random values being generated. So yeah, awesome. I will see you in the next video where I will be building a really small application. Yeah, so all the best.